Good morning. It's Monday. I'm doing my morning chores. I told Henry to play me some cleaning music, so he really took that to heart. We have had breakfast, and yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up. And I've got kind of a big list. Mondays are kind of like a get everything done at home day for me. Generally I don't do a lot of errands, but we have a couple we're gonna run today anyway. And yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys along for the ride. So in the mornings I like to kind of clear out my bedroom. Sometimes Henry comes in, he has a little light that turns green on his clock that lets him know he can come out of his room in the morning. So he comes in while we're still in bed, and he'll bring toys and snacks and all kinds of stuff. That is done. Yeah, there were toys in here. They're not anymore. I empty my laundry hamper into the sorted bins in the laundry room. And if any of those are full enough to start a load, I do that. There was not a full enough load yet. I just cleared off my dresser. So today took a little bit because over the weekends, I don't really do this as intensely. I mean, I kind of, you know, everyone has to like live life and do what they need to do, but I'm not cleaning or really following my routine too much over the weekends because I really just want to focus on spending time as a family. Wow, it's dark. So after my room, I generally come into Henry's room. Like I said, he comes to our room on his own in the mornings, so that means that his room needs a little bit of like transitioning from nighttime to daytime. So so that's the bedrooms. We try to run the dishwasher every night so that in the morning I can unload it and it's just like easy to know what's going on and there's always somewhere to put dirty dishes. So one of the really exciting things that we are planning on doing this evening after bedtime, when there's no distractions and we can focus on what we're doing, is canning some tomatoes. So I have a friend who has a beautiful little family farm in Eureka Springs, and they were selling very large amounts of their Roma tomatoes. That's good. And we're gonna can them and make sauce. He's gonna make sauce and we're gonna can that too, so I'm very excited and a little stressed out because everyone talks about tomatoes being very high risk for botulism, and obviously we don't want that, so hopefully we do everything right. Okay, I'm just putting some shoes on and I'm gonna take the trash and recycling out to the curb. I forgot to do it last week, so I'm the trash is really smelly. I have to do it. I've been like waiting for this day. And then Henry and I have some errands to run. We need to go to the library because there's a book waiting for us and we haven't been in a long time. I mean, I think it's been months at this point. So we'll probably spend some time picking out a bunch of books. And then somewhere in there we have a couple things that I need to pick up from some people in the Buy Nothing group that I'm getting for free. And yeah, that's just gonna be this next little bit. We're done at the library. We got a ton of books. Henry really likes pop-up books, so he got all pop-up books. And I found a couple of knitting books to check out. They're under construction, so it's really exciting to see like what's new every time we come, and it's starting to look really finished. They're starting to do work on like the road and the parking lot, the new parking lot on the other side, so it's feeling like that's going to be done super soon, so that's really cool. But it's also very stressful to try to keep everyone's hands off of everything. You know, you're wearing a mask and trying to stay as safe as possible in an environment that used to be really fun and open, and both of us just, I think, felt really at home at the library. So now that it's very restricted, it's a little bit of a challenge and very emotional for me, actually. I always leave feeling really just kind of sad. So, but it is good to have new books. Henry's already diving into one of his. We're gonna head home and have some lunch. Here's what we're having for lunch. Quesadillas with like 4 different random cheeses that were like the very ends in the fridge. So that was a good feeling to clean the fridge out a little bit. Plus some leftover like burrito filling and avocado and Greek yogurt. It's not the most beautiful, but it's going to be delicious. I am headed out to the garden. There's a lot to do, even though it's the end of one season. Actually, because it's the end of the season, I feel like there's more to do because there's all this turnover. There's plants that are finishing off and it's time to plant things for fall. So let me show you what I've got going on. This row was corn. Our corn was done, so we pulled it out. And it's gonna be lettuce, but I'm doing it in slow stages. So I've started some seeds down here where you can see these little tags, and just every week I'm going to plant more lettuce seeds in the hopes that our lettuce grows in the same way that we eat it, which is about once a week. I don't want to plant a whole row of lettuce and then one day have to harvest a whole row of lettuce. There's no way to preserve lettuce. That's just an experiment. I've never really succeeded at growing lettuce at all, but I'm gonna try it. And so I've done that. I've planted my little lettuce seeds. Monday night is lettuce planting night. So now I'm gonna look at, I've brought my fall chart for the garden out where we're gonna like the plan of what everything's supposed to transition into. We have some dead tomato. There used to be a tomato here and one at the end of that next row, and those died a long time ago, and this guy's dead too. So I have actually quite a bit of room already, especially in this next row, that I could start here with whatever's supposed to go there. I believe it's broccoli, which is what I have started inside, and some of my little broccoli plants are looking pretty big. So I think what I'll do next is try my best to get this grass out of the row, pull this dead tomato out, and plant a few broccoli. Let's plant some broccoli. Check out this sunflower. I'm gonna run in and grab my harvest bucket so I can just pick what's ready. This is it for tomatoes, but it's amazing. There's so many green ones still. Alright, that's it for tonight. I gotta go turn the hose off and see how bedtime's going.